So the other day I was just messing around and I came across a video of me 5 years ago with an iPhone in my hand, selfie style, telling people to get out of their comfort zone. It was like the fourth video that I posted to YouTube, and it was right after I got into photography and video and obsessed with all of it. And I remember I made this challenge to myself that I was going to produce 30 videos in a row, no matter what. I didn't care if they were good. I didn't care if I was proud of it or not. I was just going to do 30 videos a day because I knew that was what was going to make me better. And I did it. But the fourth day, I remember getting to the end of the day, realizing that I had not filmed anything. Also wasn't good at editing back then, so it took me forever to edit. And I remember just being like, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to whip out my iPhone because I made this commitment to post 30 videos a day, or 30 videos a month. And I'm going to make this video with my iPhone. The whole video was just about me getting out of my comfort zone, that I was uncomfortable talking to a camera. It's weird to talk to a camera, right? So you have to practice it. And I was uncomfortable sharing myself online. I was uncomfortable putting myself out on the internet. And I remember magic happened that month. That was the real start of a really amazing journey with me and getting good at the skill of photography and video. And I think that if it were not for those 30 days that I put in, I really wouldn't have gotten anywhere. I probably wouldn't even have started, because I would have saw the first two videos that I made and been like, that's not like what I see on YouTube. That's not like what I watch. That's not like what I look up to. And I would have just stopped and given up. But there was something about, I'm going to do this every day for 30 days. And at the end of 30 days, if I hate it, that's fine. I'm out. There's something about making that commitment to yourself and just being like, I'm going to do this thing for a certain amount of time. It's interesting because I'm trying to get back there. I'm trying to get back into that mind state of where I was at back then, because I just genuinely didn't care about the results. For 30 days, I was like, I'm going to keep my head down. I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to pick it up. I'm not going to look at what anyone else is saying about these videos. I'm going to try to improve. I'm going to try to do better, but I'm just going to keep sharing. And if something comes of it, that's great. If something doesn't, that's great. But it was those blinders. It was the fact that I didn't care about the results or didn't care about the judgment from other people. I didn't care how stupid I looked on YouTube, because I did. I looked really stupid, probably to a lot of people. But I just didn't care at the time because I enjoyed it so much, and it was something that I really wanted to get good at. And I realized lately that I haven't been doing that in my own life because of fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of not being seen as perfect. And it was really interesting because I was like, wow, that's just holding me back. It's all fake, right? There's the whole saying, like, people don't think about you as much as you think they do, or maybe hardly at all. And that's just the truth. We're all the center of our own universes. Like, we all believe that our lives and our unique story is being looked at and judged by everybody else around us, and that's just not true. And I think seeing that video of me when I was 19 with an iPhone in my hand and a selfie style video, it just inspired me and reminded me of how much you can do when you put your blinders on and you just go. And you know, social media can be a two-way street. It can be a back and forth conversation. And I find that in times when I'm trying to get good at something, in times when I'm trying to improve at something, I have to make it a one-way street. I have to be only producing and not consuming, not asking for feedback, not getting feedback if I don't want it. Because oftentimes, if someone doesn't tell me immediately, oh, this is really good, you should keep doing this, I won't do it. But I've learned that if I can just turn the two-way street into a one-way street, that I'm just going this way, I'm not asking for advice, I'm not asking for these other things, then I get good at whatever it is. And then also I just get the results and all of the friction of, is this good enough? Oh my God, I don't think this is really good. Oh, this might suck. People might not like this, so I might not put it out, right? But believing and pretending that you are the only one who's going to see this. You're the only person on this app, whatever you're trying to do, right? Like I started jiu-jitsu like 6 months ago, and I got in there, and for the first 3 months, 4 months, even till this day, I'm like, I suck at this. This is really frustrating. And I mean, I get beat up all the time, but I just told myself I'm going to commit to this to a certain amount of time, that I'm not going to stop until the 6 month mark. I can reevaluate it at the 6 month mark. I can pick my head up and go, is this good for me? Do I want to keep doing this? Do I enjoy doing this? But there's something so valuable about just committing to something and doing that thing, regardless of if you enjoy doing it or not, because it'll actually allow you to see if you like it. 100x rule is the concept that you can't do anything. You can't honestly judge the outcome of anything until you've done 100 reps of that thing. That's a really, really, really valuable concept, because most people, most things, they just quit on like rep 3. And I know that's true for me. So for me, I have to trick my brain into thinking we're doing this no matter what. For a month, 6 months, whatever it is, we're going to do this no matter what. And at the end of it, if it sucks, I can give up then. But if I can commit myself now to this thing, then I can get an honest evaluation of whether it's for me or not, whether I like it or not, whether it's working or not, right? It's hard to see if something's working the first, second, third time you do it. And you have to be willing to look stupid. You have to be willing to just like not care about the other people's opinions. So that's just something I've been thinking about lately, especially when I came across that video. I was like, man, what a magical time that was. Because I just did not care about what other people thought at all. And it was awesome. So I'm trying to get back there myself. I hope that maybe this helps you like do whatever you want to do. I don't know what you want to do. Maybe you want to bake cakes, right? Maybe you want to sell cookies online. I have a friend who does that. He loves it. But it's hard. It takes hard work. Anyway, yeah, I hope this actually maybe helps somebody just do the thing that they want to do in life. Because if you just commit to it for a certain amount of time, maybe you hate it. So what? You still got the experience. You still got to do that thing for a certain amount of time. You can still look back on that and say, oh, I'm probably a better person because I did this. That's valuable for people. It's valuable for you. It's valuable for the world around you. It could inspire somebody else. So do that thing. Commit yourself to something for a certain amount of time and just do it. Whatever it is. I don't know what it is. For me, that's making content. That's talking about my life, like sharing my life and who I am and my experiences online, because it's uncomfortable for me. But I know that it is ultimately something that I want to be good at, and that I think maybe one day could help the world become a better place, like help people achieve a greater version of themselves. I don't know, but I just feel like I'm supposed to be doing it. And so I'm trying to get over the uncomfortableness of putting yourself out there. So that's my rant for today. And I hope you like it. And if you don't, that's all right, because I won't see it anyway. Peace.